Well, hi, it's Don again, Don Slobodian. I'm back here for part 2 of Amy and Don's garden, and more recently, Amy and Don's. Before that, it's pretty much all Amy. Um, so anyway, I brought you out this trail, and you can see all the beds are planted and the tomatoes are growing. We have some a pumpkin plant growing. Hopefully that'll turn into something. And here's this path, and it gets kind of nice. You would change the mulch into mulch chips. It's lined with rocks. It's planted all along here and back in here. When the path comes over here, and this is the mulch path that took us back over to the east side of the yard. Here's Amy. She's out of the frame now. Yes, because she didn't want to be in the frame. And over here we have some trees growing. There's a cypress tree or a cedar tree. I don't know what that is. Cedar tree. So it provides a nice canopy here. There's a pine tree that's leaning well into the yard. I'm not sure what will happen there, but so this is all planted. You're not in the frame right here. Like I said, we're starting to add more visual interest to the yard. So here's a cactus that we got recently from the Groovy Plant Ranch here in Fargo, Ohio. Look that one up in your map. And over here, I don't know if he has a name yet, is Earl, the armadillo, who is also made of steel, who is Amy's most recent addition, it being her birthday in a couple of days. So we now have the armadillo and the cactus. All right, so you can see these beds over here. Here's our deck. Here's our house. So we're now all the way up to the house level. And more plantings back here, more hydrangeas in the back. And we come upon this. All right, so you're going to see, maybe you'll see, this netting that's here. We have, like I said, a deer problem here in the yard. So we got this idea of putting up fishing nets. And they've been working beautifully to keep the deer out. And so here, you probably can't see it too, we have black plastic netting over this bed because it has hostas, and hostas are Latin for deer food. Amy has a water garden here which gurgles and bubbles and makes nice sounds. So this is all on the side of the house. So Amy's taken advantage of a lot of different areas. There she is. She's waving and smiling. She's in the frame now. She can't help. I think she wanted to be. But
with you.
Yes.
Hear the tour.
Yep. So as you look down, this is from our neighbor's driveway. If you look past our grill, you get right into the yard and it heads straight on back.
That one.
Yeah. So here's our neighbor's driveway, and you can see the property line goes this way. So it's a real nicely done area. About 250 people came through on June 25th. Oh, I forgot the side yard. I've been reminded. Whoops. Oh, that was the black netting I just tripped over. So this is where we have some mechanicals, but Amy also has planted this with a variety of ground covers and hostas. And so actually I have...
Walk along, because you can't tell. Walk along.
Yeah, get this? All right, so here we have our generators and our air conditioners. My mom used a mega hosta right back here. Maybe I'll hyper-tufa those leaves and make them into really gaudy yard art. Amy's trailing right behind me. I'm thinking I probably should turn around real fast. Yep, here's a crepe myrtle. I just saw a picture today of a crepe myrtle in England that's like 1,000,000 times bigger than that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't England, it was in the south. So here's the front of the yard, which also looks nice. Amy has a couple of planters out here. This yew bush has been here since we moved in. It's been mulched nicely. It looks nice. The mulch is keeping the weeds down out here for the most part. Plus Amy gets out here. Maybe that's why her back is hurting. But you can see this is how the front of the yard looks. And Amy had this smart idea of taking one of her fish bowls and putting it in the ground out here, and it's really making some of the dogs out here nervous, and some kids, and you see people trying to touch it, and they're trying to figure out why is that not moving? Well, because they're cool. Anyway, that's the front of the yard.
Okay, come get this one view and then you can do
All right, Amy's now directing this film, and I'm being told to come over here. I'm coming down the neighbor's driveway and get the view from here, she's saying.
this way.
Looking this way. And I'll pan up. And so you see right through the yard. And everything is lush and green and smells good, and it's fun to see how the different colors come out at different times of the year. Hopefully the maintenance won't be difficult. Watch your feet there, because I tripped over some netting. Thank you. All right, and so that is the end of part 2 of Amy's garden with Don's help this year. Again, we were glad to be part of the 2023 Clintonville Garden Tour, one of 12 gardens selected for the tour. Don't know if we'll apply or ask to do it again next year, but you never know. We'll see about next year. Signing off, this is Don. Here's Amy.
Bye.
Bye.